With your CIGTV news update, I'm Jay Earhart in for Donna Bush. In our top story, the Royal Cayman Island Police today released the traffic and crime statistics for the first half of 2015. Overall crime dropped by nearly 10% over the same period last year. Meanwhile, serious crime dropped by 24%. Officials say that during the second quarter of 2015, a noticeable increase in incidents of burglary and attempted burglary elevated the number of overall serious crime by 14%. Burglaries themselves increased 16.25% in the first half of the year. Meanwhile, Chief Superintendent Kurt Walton explains that the police responded to the problem with steady pace of arrests.
Well, thus far for the year, we've arrested 76 persons. We have, on identification from a fingerprint perspective, we've identified 40 persons, but we've also arrested 76 individuals for burglary. That has resulted in a number of charges. Those persons have been put before the court and either bailed by the court or certainly have been remanded at Northwood Prison.
Superintendent Walton adds that the police will also be looking at the new statistics to inform their operations.
We are constantly reviewing how we do business. At the moment, I have responsibility for looking at the organizational landscape and how we go about our deployment. That is something that we have reviewed, and I have no doubt we will see some changes come before the end of the year in how we go about our organizational deployment of our staff.
The RCIPS release also used the island's emergency calls for service numbers to contextualize the crime and traffic statistics. According to the Department of Public Safety Communications, the police responded to nearly 14,000 calls for service from January through June this year, a figure that has climbed steadily in recent years. In education news, a two-day training in advance of the new school year for teachers' aides, teachers' assistants, and support assistants wrapped up today. Hosted by the Department of Education Services, the workshop included training in classroom management, in information communications technology, and in deciphering individualized education plans, among other topics.
This session is just the beginning of a series that will be done throughout the course of the year as we aim to build capacity and equip our support staff services, to better, help them to be able to support the teachers in the classroom.
The Department of Education Services support staff will receive additional training in the areas over the course of the school year. For more information, visit the Ministry of Education Facebook page at facebook.com/educationcayman. And finally, the boys under 15 football squad returned yesterday following a strong showing at the Caribbean Football Union Championships. The sports minister, the Honorable Evelyn Cotton, joined family members and friends to greet the team at the airport. The young players won 5 games against regional peers and lost 1, also winning their group. They beat St. Lucia team on a 5-4 advantage in penalties over the weekend to claim 3rd place overall. Kareem Foster of the Cayman Islands also finished as the 3rd highest goal scorer in the tournament. Well, as always, if you missed today's news update, you can get all of the details on our Facebook and YouTube pages. And of course, don't forget to tune in to Radio Cayman's For the Record and Talk Today shows. I'm Jay Earhart. Thanks for watching.